You're listening to The Swingdom, the champion podcast of the year. 2 guys, 28 clubs, 0 putts given, with your hosts, Ben Ridner and Gunnar Kane.
I like your green shirt.
That's it. It's my green shirt.
I like it. What's the material?
I blended into the environment today.
Yeah. Is that your Augusta shirt?
Yep. It sure is.
Sorry, I was drinking some water. You ready?
Yep.
Sedge Fields.
Mm-hmm.
Not Sedgewood.
No.
All right. Let's do this.
You're listening to The Swingdom, the champion podcast of the year. 2 guys, 28 clubs, 0 putts given, with your hosts, Ben Ridner and Gunnar Kane.
Hello and welcome to the Swingdom. My name is Ben Ridner. I'm an 11.4 handicap. I've got some Cobra clubs in the bag. And I got some Cleveland woods as well. And I've got a Nike putter. And I've got a Cleveland 60 degree. And I've got a Mizuno 56 degree. And I'm here with my best golfing buddy, Gunnar. He's got a 6.3 handicap. He's got some Titleists in the bag. A Cobra F8 driver. 6.3, 5.6?
5.4.
5.4.
I really don't know.
It's getting lower and lower every day. He's not even playing golf right now.
I'm just so good, I don't even need to play.
He's got a Scotty Cameron putter.
That's true.
It's Scotty Cameron made it himself.
Mm-hmm. Handmade. 5.3,
Handmade.
by the way. It's a 5.3.
5.3.
Looked it up.
Yeah. I'm still reeling from the PGA Championship.
You're reeling?
Reeling.
Really reeling.
I'm really reeling. My long shot came in for the win, and it did not win me 1,000 points.
Mm-mm. Which gives me the opportunity to still come back.
Yes, it does. How exciting is that?
That's pretty exciting because I think I'm going to get you this week.
Yep. So this is the Swingdom. I'm Ben. That's Gunnar.
That's right.
I feel like we did that. We did that part already.
We did it already.
Have we got news?
I don't have any news. Do you have any news?
No,
because a super short podcast.
This is going to be a super short podcast, yeah, because basically all of the news that I've seen so far has been either Wyndham related, which we're going to talk, like we talk about in the Wyndham section, or it's what we just raged, what I personally raged on about on Monday. So
yes.
When you say the Swingdom, I say the Ragedom. So, yeah. So I raged on about Brooks. I raged on about Bryson. If you want to hear me rage, just go back to that episode.
That's right.
Please listen to that episode because I just go on and on and on. Yeah, Colin Morikawa won the PGA.
Yep.
In a very tidy fashion. And they're just now it's just all the comparisons begin.
Yeah, I was talking earlier with somebody about that, and I said, he could be a flash in the pan, so you have to just hold on.
Oh, more or less than Spieth.
It could be less.
More majors than Spieth?
I think he's going to have less majors.
Then do you think he's going to finish off at 2?
I never know. I don't know until it's over, right?
You don't read the future.
Look, you know what I saw about Colin Morikawa, and I found this interesting, was that in college they looked at his shot dispersion. Okay?
Yeah.
Like how tight the placement is when he hits a specific club, right?
Yeah.
So his shot dispersion with, I think it was his 6-iron, was the same as the average shot dispersion of a tour player with their wedges.
That's insanity.
That's how good he is with his irons.
With his long iron. So he doesn't need to have the long ball.
No.
Yeah.
Super accurate.
I mean, I guess the biggest news this week is that Bomb and Gouge didn't win the PGA Championship.
Nope. It tried, but it didn't.
The second biggest news is that neither I nor Gunnar have made it onto the PGA Tour yet.
That's true.
Yeah.
I have not yet.
So how short do you want this episode to be?
I've got nothing to talk about, so let's break down this Wyndham Championship.
All right, should we do a read then? Should we do like a read 4 minutes into our podcast?
If you want to. Do we have a title sponsor?
Can the read be just as short as the podcast?
Sure.
All right, ready?
It's time for us to put down our bag and hear from our sponsors.
Hey guys, if you can't hear this podcast, check out Beltone Hearing Aid Centers. You can reach them at 888-9000. They're located in New Jersey, near the ocean. So if you're near the ocean in New Jersey and you can't hear this, call 732-888-9000. Use the code word golf. Get yourself a free hearing test. Get yourself a hearing aid. Beltone Hearing Aid Centers, 888-9000. That's +1 732-888-9000.
And now to your hosts, Ben Ridner and Gunnar Kane.
Hands down, the best read we've ever had. You remember in the beginning when we did made-up reads?
Yes. Oh, man. I love that you say, in the beginning. Like it wasn't 3 months ago.
But it was in the beginning.
It was March, yeah.
We fake sponsored.
Bananas. Do you peel them this way or the other way?
I know, they were good.
Yeah.
I missed them.
We can always do one.
I miss the fake reads. I might start doing fake reads. You can have all the professional
cats. Are we just feeding them so they'll eat us later on?
Yeah. The answer is yes.
Yeah. Table salt. Delicious.
All right, let's get into this.
All right, so we've got the Wyndham Championship. They're playing at Sedgefield Country Club, located in the United States.
Greensboro, North Carolina. And I was just up there 2 weeks ago.
Yeah?
Down there.
Down there, yeah.
I was down there.
South.
It was south of me.
Yes.
That's where I was. I was just outside of Greensboro.
Did you take 29 all the way down?
95.
Well, because you can take 29 all the way down.
No, I'm not doing that.
Don't do that.
Then you go through Charlottesville and it gets messy.
It gets real messy. So they're playing in Greensboro, North Carolina. Beautiful golf course. Over 7,000 yards.
Another par 70, which I don't know if I'm a big fan of.
So I played a golf course yesterday. I sent you some pictures of. That was par 70. I just think par 70 is the new 72.
Really?
Yeah, I think what happens is they basically say, do we want to have a 470-yard par 5, or do we want to have a 460-yard par 4?
Right.
And they go, let's have a 460-yard par 4. Let's make it harder.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't really get it.
Just seeing a par 70 is still kind of weird to me.
Yeah, I'm all for making the game of golf easier. Move up the tees, right? Move up the tees and make it a 72, even though 2 of your par 5s should be par 4s. Make me feel good about those par 5s I'm scoring on.
Yeah. See, when Gavin plays 9-hole tournaments, right?
Yeah.
And when I look down and I see a par 35 instead of a par 36, I'm just upset.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what does this mean?
So I guess, this is the next, how many scratch golfers are at the club that you joined?
0.
Yeah. How many scratch golfers do you know?
None. I don't know any.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
I don't even know. I'm one of the 2 single handicap.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only single handicappers I know are and they're 6 and 9. And you are the lowest handicap I personally know.
I've played, I've said, I've played with a 2. I didn't know them, but
yeah,
I've played with one.
And so that's the thing is keep the par 72, make us feel good about it, keep golf fast. Right. when you see a 450-yard par 4, you're thinking like, do I hit driver? Like, what do I do?
Right. Oh, can I say, now that we're complaining about something, I should have said this.
Just always.
I should have said this in the beginning. I want to apologize to anybody who thinks when we were complaining about Brooks Koepka and Bryson DeChambeau that we had like a shut up and dribble take. And I wanted to clear the air that it's not a shut up and dribble, shut up and play golf, stop talking and play golf take. It was purely a bad attitude take, that we don't like the attitudes of the players. Specifically Bryson DeChambeau and Brooks Koepka.
No,
I don't like the attitude of Sergio Garcia. I don't like the attitude of Patrick Reed.
Yeah.
So
my favorite part of a golf tournament is after the round when they're showing Rory McIlroy or Tiger Woods on the little screen, and they're like they see the shot, and the shot could be up in the air, and it's a ball with blue sky behind it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that was my third shot on 7. That was a beauty." And you're like, how do you know what I mean? When they talk about the game, I love it. 1,000%. This isn't a shut up and dribble situation. This is don't use the podium to be a bully.
Right.
Like, for Brooks, like, don't bully Bryson because you're taking a different approach.
Right.
Bryson, don't try to bully Brooks.
Right. That's what I wanted to, I just wanted to clear the air.
If that air had to be cleared, it's cleared.
Yeah.
You've cleared it.
Because I didn't want it to, because at some point, because I re-listened to our podcast. And at some point I was like, oh man, I hope nobody takes that as a shut up and dribble. No. Like a shut up and play golf. So for anybody who may have.
I only say that to one person, and that's Sergio Garcia.
That's right. Yeah. I actually have that take for him too. Yeah.
No, for me, it's like Brooks, stop being a bully, and Bryson, it's like it's you're doing 11th grade science.
Yeah. So just stop.
Like, so don't. Yeah. Like, all of you guys do 2 to 3 years of college. Everybody around you is looking at you and saying, dude.
Yeah, we know.
We know. Like, everybody's got a TrackMan.
Mm-hmm.
We know about spin rates. We know about trajectories. We know about, face angles. Like, we know about impact rates. We know about boom zones, like sweet spots, MOI. Like, we could all sit here and talk about it for hours. We just don't sit up on the podium and treat it like a teaching moment for the entire country.
Right. Because we do need to do the Wyndham. But I will say the smartest person I've ever talked about golf was Tiger Woods.
Oh, sorry.
And you. Was Tiger Woods. He just knows everything about golf.
Yeah.
And I don't need – I get kind of tired of the –
But it's never a teaching moment.
The quote-unquote mad scientist thing. Yeah, Tiger Woods just talks, and half the time you don't understand what he's saying because he's so technical.
Yeah.
So –
because he's he's talking about biomechanics and physics.
Mm-hmm. Bryson
is talking about he tries to do it in a teachable way. Like, it's better to do what Tiger does and just talk about it and be like, yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? And everybody just smiles and nods, and then they either look it up for themselves or they know what he's talking about.
It was a lot nicer when you looked at Bryson DeChambeau when he was talking about golf, and you were like, the guy's crazy, but he's obviously super smart, so I'm just going to let him be him.
Yeah.
Now everybody's just like, all right, mad scientist guy.
Everybody's like, we've got a TrackMan. We know how this works.
All right, let's move on.
All right, they're playing the Wyndham Championship, as I like to call it, Week 17 of the PGA Tour.
Yeah, did you know we were like...
You get that reference?
Yeah, listen.
Do I have to explain the reference?
Go ahead, you can explain it if you want.
Okay, so in the NFL, Week 17 is the last week of the regular season, even though there are supposed to be 16 weeks, because everybody gets a bye. And what happens is about 80% of the playoff teams are locked. So, like, in Week 17, if you're going to the playoffs, you don't play any of your starters. And that's what the Wyndham is. Justin Thomas has already won an extra $2 million. because he is the highest. He's the highest ranking FedEx Cup player at the end of the regular season. Everybody who is getting ready for the postseason, they just played in the PGA Championship, so they're not playing. This is a tournament for everybody who needs to prove themselves, everybody who's looking to eke out a few extra FedEx Cup points, and guys who are trying to keep their tour cards. Week 17 for you Brits and Aussies and New Zealanders and Swedes and Germans and Finns and Italians.
Everybody not American.
Everybody who's not American, yeah.
Yeah, very succinct. But this is the 10th tournament since the COVID shutdown. I was shocked.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Doesn't feel like it, does it?
No. So, like we said, par 70.
Wait, has it been 9 weeks? Does that include, like, the WGC / Barrack? Oh, it's the 10th week. So there have been 11 tournaments.
Yeah.
Okay.
The purse is $6.4 million.
Yeah, so it's not 7, it's not 10.
No, it's not huge.
Last week it was 11 million.
Yeah, the defending champion is JT Poston. Last year he shot 22 under. This tournament is a very historic tournament. Oddly enough, it was started in 1938, and the first ever winner was Sam Snead.
Oh wow, he's from Virginia.
It's gone through several name changes, obviously.
Yeah,
the Wyndham's the one that stuck the most. And fun fact, Sam Snead won this tournament 8 times.
That's it?
Between 1938 and 1964.
He's got 82 wins, so this made up almost 10% of his wins.
Yeah. Speaking of that, speaking of, tons of wins. A couple weeks ago when Mug Dad was on the we're never going to get to this. It turns out I had news. And we skipped the news segment. A couple weeks ago when you were talking with Mug Dad on the podcast, when I was on vacation, you guys were talking about you kind of touched on the difference between the money then and now. And I thought this was interesting. And this is totally off topic. So please cut it if you want, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to say it. So the Memorial Tournament was the tournament you covered.
Yes.
Okay, with Mug Dad. And I don't know if this was mentioned, or maybe I already mentioned this. I don't know. It's been a long few weeks. Tiger Woods has won more money at Memorial Tournament, than Jack Nicklaus won in his entire career.
Yeah,
Tiger
I think
Woods
that was
won more money at that tournament.
I think
you guys didn't say it.
We didn't say Tiger Woods specifically. I remember this. We were talking specifically about Dustin Johnson.
Yes.
Because in the 2 tournaments previous to that, no, I'm sorry, the 1 tournament previous to that, he withdrew after 2 rounds because of his back, after shooting 2 80s in a row.
Right.
And then that week, the Memorial Week, the week before the Memorial, he, again, back injury, withdrew after a single round.
Yes.
So this was the week after Memorial. This was before the WGC. And I said that Dustin Johnson has made over $70 million in his career. And then I looked up, total career winnings of, Byron Nelson. And it was 500,000. And that was his total career winnings. And he has the second most single career wins in a season. He'd be stupid filthy rich if he was.
If he played now, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder, and I guess this was relevant, even though we're never going to break down the Wyndham Championship at this rate, that I wonder if those 8 wins even total what the winner's going to get for winning this tournament with such a low purse.
Probably. I mean, my question is always sort of what is it with how money with inflation. Because when Tiger came around, it just sort of blew the inflation out of the water.
Yeah, in golf.
The inflation sort of stayed the same. So if you won a tournament, you were sort of winning 6 figures, and that's sort of how the inflation was working. But then when Tiger came along and you started winning between $1 and $2 million for an event, it just blew the inflation out of the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's fun.
That is fun.
So I've got the Wyndham tournament. I've got here featured groups. Are you excited for any of these featured groups?
Oh, I am excited for the feature group, and I had it on my phone, and I shut my phone down.
All right. I've got Brooks Koepka, Jordan Spieth, and Justin Rose.
That's the one I was excited about.
Yep.
There
Webb
it is.
Simpson, Sung Jae Im, and Brendan Todd. I'm excited to see Webb Simpson and Sung Jae Im play together. They both have a similar game. They're not bomb and gouge guys. And they're like, Sung Jae Im, I think, is going to be around for a long time. And Webb Simpson has been around for such a long time.
This was Webb Simpson's first win in 2011. Was the Wyndham Championship.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Then we've got JT Poston, who won last year with Brandt Snedeker and Sergio Garcia.
Yep.
And then you've got Patrick Reed, Paul Casey, and Shane Lowry. So I'll probably be watching that one because those are two members of the United Kingdom playing along with the most hated man in golf.
I'm a big fan of Shane Lowry, so
yeah,
I'll join in with you.
I think my big fear is so I'm interested in watching the Brooks, Spieth, and Rose one.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like if one of them doesn't start early and go low, to me that's like a threesome that if one of them doesn't go low, the other two guys aren't going to chase. So if none of them if none of them go low, they're going to miss the cut.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there are a few guys out there that I'm like, they're going to go low and do whatever. And then I'm like, there are guys who sort of need a pace horse.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Another interesting fact about this tournament, in the past 10 years, from 2010 to 2019, 6 times a World Golf ranked top 10 player was not in the field. This year we have 3 of the top 10 and 7 of the top 25, and 4 of your FedEx Cup leaders in the top 10 are in the field. So they're really those 4 are really pushing to solidify their spot.
It's week 17, man. It's wild card weekend
for the playoffs. Yeah. You want to do some picks?
Yeah. You get to go first because I went first last time.
Do I get to go first?
No, you do get to go first.
Oh man.
You picked Ricky Fowler first, but then I picked first after that.
All right, so it's your turn.
Let's do. So I'm going. My lowest round is going to be 7 under 63.
Oh, I like that. Mine's actually, and I have it all written right here, so I'm not.
You're not cheating? Yeah, I'm just guessing because I wrote it down and then I set that paper on fire because I committed it to memory and somebody was on from the internet was trying to find out where I was.
That's right. My low round's a 62 8 under.
Ooh.
Yeah, I actually think we're going to be on 59 watch twice. That's my bold prediction for the week.
Then why aren't you going for 60? 59 watch usually ends in a 61.
That's a prediction, Ben.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I think 8 under is really going to happen.
My long shot is that there's going to be a 59 watch.
You can't do that. You just stole my bold prediction. You can't do that. You can say that somebody shoots 59 as a long shot.
Nope, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
Low for the week. I think low for the week is. I think the week score is going to be. What was it? I'm going to say 19.5.
You can't do it. We're not a betting podcast. You can't do over-unders.
Okay, then I'm doing 20. I'm doing 20.
All right, good, because mine is 19.
Okay.
All right. 19 under final round is my prediction. You've got 20 under with a low round of 7 under, and I've got 8 under. I think it's going to be like what was it? The WGC where one day was really low and the rest kind of evened itself out.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be a bit more like earlier in the seasons where they didn't know who was going to be rusty and who isn't. And I think
That golf was so great.
Well, yeah, because you were like, you know what I mean? It's like Max Homa shanking it. You know, you're just sort of like, yeah, that's me. Like, I get that.
Yeah, after spending an entire summer making fun of people's golf swings,
Yeah.
I just absolutely
Yeah.
love the first two tournaments back. Oh, man,
So no, I think it's gonna be like there's gonna be like a 65, 65, 68, like 63.
Mm.
I think a few guys are gonna have like all scores in the 60s, and then I think one dude's just gonna shoot like you said, like a 60, basically between a 59 and a 63 on Saturday, and just have a 4-shot lead on Sunday.
I think you're going to see 59 watch on Thursday, and then you'll see 59 watch again on Saturday.
Yeah,
that's what my guess is.
That's not really a bold prediction because I agree with you.
No, it's not a bold. No, my long shot's not even close to that. But I'm just putting it in the atmosphere because I like a 59.
Yeah, I mean, I want to pick. So I'm going with my picks now. I want to pick Webb Simpson.
Pick. All right,
but I feel like he's already got a win this year.
All right, so who are you picking?
I'm going with FedEx Cup pre-lockdown champion. Hand him the $10 million now, Sung J M.
All right, I like that. All right, so you're gonna go Sung J M for absolutely no reason. That sounds like a Ricky Fowler pick to me, to be honest with you.
I want him to do well, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I think that I am going to go. I think I'm going to go Brooks Koepka. I'm going to go Brooks Koepka. I think reeling off the what would have been a three-peat. I think he's going to come out and say, "I can win a regular season tournament."
I think you're wrong.
Well, I think you're wrong with Sung JM, so that's okay.
Okay. I just think he put so much into the major, and he's put so much time into bullying Bryson that like just focus. Like, remember when he was sort of like who's beast mode from the Seattle Seahawks?
Oh my goodness, his running back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hate myself when I can't think of his name.
Okay,
he plays for the Raiders?
Yeah, who's the guy who coaches the San Antonio Spurs?
Oh, I've been in golf mode all day. You can't ask me football and basketball.
Sorry, I want to say like Popovich, Coach Popovich.
Yeah.
And he's just like, it's like, so what do you think you have to do to win this game? And he's just like, play better. Like, I miss that, Brooks. Like, what do you have to do to win this champion? It's like, well, I've got to beat 10 guys, so I just got to go out there and play golf. Like, I miss that, Brooks.
Marshawn Lynch. It's Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I hate myself
Skittles.
So much. Skittles. I'm just here so I don't get fined. So I could talk an hour about Marshawn Lynch. I really could talk an hour about him. And I couldn't even think of his name. I'm having a hard day.
Yeah, my brain is on fire as well. So that's the thing is I miss that Brooks. I think Brooks has taken him. I think there's something physically wrong with Brooks, which is taking him mentally out of his game.
All right, well, we'll see.
We'll see
what happens.
Since that, then I'm going to go. My second pick is going to be good old Webinar Simpson.
All right.
Is that his full name, Webinard?
No, I think it's Webb.
Just Webb?
Yes. It could be Webster.
That would be really cool.
Yeah. All right. I am going to go Paul Casey. I'm going to go
wrong.
Paul Casey.
That's actually a really good pick.
I know. I'm going Paul Casey. Now, he hurt me in the past, but
yeah,
he's a good redemption story for me. All right. Brooks and Paul Casey. You have Sung JM, Webb Simpson. Who's your third pick?
So I'm stuck between two guys right now.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not. I'm lying. I'm not stuck between two guys.
I'm getting ready to do something crazy, by the way. So go ahead.
I'm going Tommy Fleetwood.
I love it. I love that.
Did really well last week. I think he needs the FedEx Cup points.
I think he does.
So,
well, he's in the top 25. So
yeah, so he needs him to, like, the thing is if you're in the top, like, 125, you sort of need him to, like, keep the card and stay in. And, like, it's nice to get that FedEx money. If you're in the top 25, you've got a good chance to pull off top 10 and make real money.
That's true. That's true. All right. Tommy Fleetwood, locking it down. I'm going to do something crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't say Jordan Spieth.
It's not. That was such a bad pick. All right. All right. He's been playing really well, and I hate his guts so much. But I'm hoping that I don't present the same jinx that I put on Ricky Fowler. See, every time I don't, I was really high on Ricky Fowler, and then when I said I was going to stop picking him because he let me down, he placed top 5. And so I was like, all right. So I picked him again, and he gets cut. It's me.
I think there's a Ricky Fowler syndrome, which is he's got a players, he's got no majors. He's one of very few players, and I'm saying very few because honestly, I don't know how many who plays top 5 in all 4 majors in a single year.
He is.
I think that was 2015.
Yeah, he was like number 3 in the world at one point.
And I think because his rise to grace was like so commercialized, and because he never actually won any, like, he's won loads, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he hasn't, but because he's never won a major, the expectations have never been that high on him. And, like, so if he was having, like, a slow fall from grace, like, it sort of makes sense. But it's not like Jordan Spieth where it's like, where did he go? Why isn't he holding the trophy? It's like, oh, like, Ricky Fowler missed the cut. Oh, Ricky Fowler's in the top 5. Like, that makes sense. Like, he hasn't won in a while, but, like, he hasn't really won anyway. So, like, as long as he's on the leaderboard and wearing orange, like, it's all good. Good job, Ricky Fowler. See you next week.
Is Ricky Fowler a Hall of Fame candidate?
No. I mean, I think he's like second or third behind. I think he's like the most valuable player behind Tiger most years.
I'm just curious.
Like, I think he, like, other than Tiger, he creates the most cash for the tour.
That's true. He was the kid, you know what I mean? He was the exciting kid that showed up, and he was like, you know, he rode dirt bikes and stuff, and he liked fishing, and he wore bright colors, and he was super cool, and wow, oh my God, he can play golf too. Like, this is amazing.
He can rap. Where my birdies at?
You know, I have at once a month I petition Ricky Fowler and Bubba Watson to make a Golf Boys 3.
I need it.
They won't do it.
In my life.
They won't even respond.
To be fair, to me,
send them the messages and they don't respond.
To be fair, it would be Golf Boys like 2B. Because the second one, we can just erase that from memory.
No, they were all great. And Hunter Mahan.
Can you name the 4 Golf Boys?
There's 3.
No, there's a 4th.
No, there's not. There's Ricky Fowler.
Yeah.
Hunter Mahan.
Yeah.
Bubba Watson.
And?
There's not a 4th.
Yeah.
Who is it?
If you're gonna be really mad when I say it.
Hold on. Listen. Let me think.
He wears a red Speedo and a white helmet. Not a red Speedo. He wears a red wetsuit and a white helmet.
That's Hunter Mahan.
No.
Excuse me.
No. Before you Google it.
Go ahead.
For 5.
Give me one more hint.
Can I get 5 points? We share the same first name.
Oh my God, there is 4.
It's Ben Crane.
It is Ben Crane.
Now that's 5 extra points.
That's totally Hunter Mahan in the red jumpsuit.
Oh, is it? So what's Ben Crane wearing?
Ben Crane's wearing. I just love this music video. I'm just looking at it. Can you hear it if I play it?
I don't know. Well, we might get sued. It might, if it's copyrighted, we can't play it.
Can you hear that?
No.
Oh, damn. That's a shame.
Tweet. I get them birdies all day long.
Hold on. I'm just going to play a little bit of it.
No, I don't want to get sued.
No, we won't get sued because I'm not gonna get it. I gotta make a third pick while I look it up. So, anyways, my third pick. All right, I hate him so much.
Yeah.
But he's really good at golf. Cheating or not, Ben.
Sergio.
I'm going Patrick Reed.
Yeah. To be fair, he was in my top 5 for this week, and I was like, if
Absolutely.
he wins, like the villainhood continues, and that's good for golf.
Yeah, I just think that he's gonna do well.
Yeah.
All right. What's your long shot? Oh, wait a second.
Jordan Spieth makes.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it. It's.
Yeah. This is the greatest golf song ever made.
It is. I don't agree. I don't disagree. But they could. I don't want to get in trouble.
All right, I only did 20 seconds. They can't get me for that.
Is that what it is?
I think it's 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, no. There was no words. Don't worry about it, Ben.
We're not making any money anyway. We're just doing this for fun.
They don't even know we exist.
Yeah, I mean, I can always edit it out later, like after they do try to sue us, and I'll just edit it out.
Listen to me, for real. If they do come after us,
we've made it.
We've made it. Absolutely.
Made it.
That's what I'm saying. I said that a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
If Bryson were to say, "Hey, those clowns on the Swingdom podcast," it would only make us famous.
Yeah.
So please, and threaten to sue us if you want. We'll edit it out, but make a number 3, please. Thanks. All right, that's it. What's your long shot?
My long shot is Jordan Spieth top 5.
Oh my gosh, is he even playing in this tournament?
He's playing with Brooks Koepka and Justin Rose.
Oh, yeah,
he's in the
right.
featured group.
We already talked about that, and I was.
We're
excited.
so good at golf.
Is he really? Like, I understand he's in the field, but is he playing?
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping Justin Rose gets it going, and Brooks sort of is like, I only play par golf.
Watch him win. Watch Spieth win and just be out. You know that boyish charm he still has, and comes out and goes, "I wish this was last week." You know what I mean? Like something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I hate that. I hate that long shot. I don't even. I want to win, but I want to be fair too. So I don't think.
I mean, the other thing. So this could be like. So I was gonna do it one of two ways, right? I was gonna do Spieth top 5, or I was gonna say the impossible.
What is it?
You know what the impossible is. Jordan Spieth shoots lower on Saturday and Sunday than he does on Thursday and Friday.
That's such a hilarious dig at Jordan Spieth. And it's totally fair and vindicated. And
yeah.
As well.
So I'm going to go Spieth top 5 because I think that's actually a longer shot.
All right. So I kind of want to take that now as my long shot.
Then I have a long shot B.
All right. My long shot is sneaky good Doc Redman top 15 this week.
Top 15. Okay.
Doc Redman.
Yeah.
Top 15.
Cool. I'm not against that.
He's usually no good. But
he might not even make the cut.
Good.
So
he might even make the cut.
I've never even heard of him.
He's actually like third to last on Vegas odds. And he sounds like
Doc
Redman. I've seen Doc Redman in top 10s all over.
He sounds like a mascot for chewing tobacco.
He might be. But he's really good.
Yeah, he's better than I am for sure.
I don't think he has a chance to be top 15 this week, but
okay.
He might. So
that's a long shot. I don't think Spieth has a shot at top 5. That's why it's called a long shot. Yeah,
he's in the field, so he has a chance.
Okay, that's the picks. That's the Wyndham Championship, week 17.
That's right.
What are you doing in golf this week?
All right. So, like I said on Sunday,
yeah,
or our Monday podcast, if you will. Gavin has back-to-back golf tournaments today and yesterday. How'd
he do?
He placed top 4. He he placed fourth today in a really tough field. All the kids playing in this tournament are playing tomorrow. Gavin was clutch. His putter was on fire. A couple bad bounces. But man, they because of COVID, they have to play by themselves without a caddy, and he's been handling himself really well by himself.
It's good.
So tomorrow's is Gavin's tour championship. So we'll see. And he still has a good chance to win the Player of the Year as well. So we're gonna find out. But good vibes.
Good vibes to Gavin.
Everybody. Good vibes to Gavin for the championship tomorrow, and that's our golf for the week.
Awesome.
This is an exhausting week.
Yeah.
Saturday, Wednesday, Thursday of golf.
Yeah.
So, what about you?
So yesterday I played at a castle.
It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
And
I'm
it was
with you.
When you come and visit, we're gonna go play at that castle. We're just gonna play golf every day.
Is the castle vacant?
No, it's a hotel.
Oh, I'll stay there then.
Fine. I won't take that personally.
Oh no, that's right. You have more rooms now. I'll take free.
So I played there. It was beautiful, but it's the hottest day on not on record, but it was real hot.
Mm-hmm.
And I love where I live, and I love the golf courses around here. But there's something in England that that really upsets me.
Mm-hmm.
There's no halfway house.
Like anything on the turn?
Yeah, there's no turn.
Oh, so the turn, so 9 and 10, 9 doesn't end where 10 begins at the clubhouse.
Yeah, so 9 doesn't end at this. So if you want to play 9, you have to walk a mile and a half back to the castle.
Oh. That is different. Although it's, from what I understand, it's much more affordable to play golf not in America.
Yeah, so if you want to play the back 9, you've got to walk a mile and a half away from the castle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to realize that golf in England is they put a lot more emphasis on their front 9 than they do on their back 9.
Oh, really? Is it the gotcha 9? We'll rope them in and then
exactly
play it
out. Yeah. It's sort of we'll do all the scenic one, we'll do all the interesting stuff, and then
everything on the back standard.
Everything on the back is standard or back and forth or shares fairways or
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I loved it. It was beautiful, but if only we were golf course fixer architect people.
Mm-hmm. We have ideas though.
Yeah, we've got ideas, so we'll even do it for free for the first couple.
That's right. No.
Yeah.
For lifetime memberships.
Yeah. But other than that, no, just playing my regular golf. Playing more golf for fun, so sort of avoiding playing for my handicap at the moment. Not trying to protect it because my handicap is lower than it should be, but going out and playing bogey golf instead of playing half bogey golf.
Right.
I'm okay with 15 to 20 over instead of I'm okay with shooting around 90.
So you're playing to play.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
I'm okay with shooting around 90 instead of being I've got to figure out how to get into the 70s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, totally.
So I'm just having fun. It's so hot out here. Yeah. It's all the fairways are just so dry. They're not, it's concrete. It's Texas wedge off the tee.
Yeah. And because you use Celsius. Because you use Celsius, it's actually a lot hotter than it sounds.
Yeah. It's 35 degrees today.
Nonsense. I don't even know what that means. Do I need a jacket?
No, it's it was 85. It's not as hot as Virginia.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Today was 95. Walking around, a beautiful Greg Norman course, by the way. So
yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
It's called the Shark Bite. Great white shark got it.
That sounds dangerous.
It's a gorgeous course.
Yeah.
It's a tight little executive course, which means there's no par fives.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's super sweet. But it was 95 degrees Fahrenheit and a like 87% humidity.
Oh,
So like the real feel was, I don't know, 107. It was
that's miserable.
Not good. It was not good.
Yeah.
And I lost so much weight. I have these pants that I decided I needed to start exercising again so that I could fit back into them.
Okay.
No need. I sweat it all out today. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
I want to see what the weather. I think the weather today was like 85, but like if there's no wind and there's humidity, it feel like. So, excuse me. Sorry, pardon me. The biggest problem I have right now is that, like, in England, guess what?
What?
There's no air conditioning.
Oh, that's right. I've heard that AC is hard to come by.
Yeah, so like in America, it can be 110 degrees outside. So it can be like 45 degrees Celsius.
Yes.
But inside your house will be 20 degrees Celsius.
Yes.
Like
it currently is, as a matter of fact.
Is it 70 in your house?
Yeah, it's like 73, yeah.
Yeah, so that's like 21, 22 Celsius. So like in England, that doesn't happen. So it's sort of like it's 85 degrees. You open the window hoping that a breeze comes in. If there's no breeze, there's no air. There's no air conditioning.
Begging the wind gods to bless your home.
Yeah, it's exactly what it's like. That's what Mug Dad does. Mug Dad sits at home and just like prays to the wind gods.
That's right. I absolutely love it. It's terrible. I would hate it. I would absolutely hate it.
So you're just like sat on the couch. You know how when you're sat on the couch and you're on your phone, you're like looking down at your phone? Like when you look up again, your neck is sweaty.
Yes.
That's in your house.
I was sweating profusely taking a drink of water outside today.
Yeah.
It was actually going in my mouth and just immediately coming out of my pores. Yes. It was bad. All right, that's gross.
Today was a 3-shirt day for me.
Nice.
Yeah. So, all right, that's it for the Swingdom.
That's right.
The Swingdom and Swingdom weather report.
Brought to you by Ready Ice.
Brought to you by Insulated Cups.
Go Broncos.
Go Broncos.
All right.
Yep.
All right. I got an insulated cup today before we leave.
Awesome.
At the golf course. Yeah. Does
it say Shark Bite?
No, they were just sports ones. But I've been looking for this one. So it's one of these small ones, these 16-ounce ones that I have here. Usually I drink out of a snowman cup.
Yeah.
I have my Broncos cup. And today I got myself a Washington Nationals World Series champions.
That's a year and a half old. Was it on sale?
Dude, yeah, it was totally on sale. That's why I bought it.
So,
all right,
let's get out of here. Full price for that. It's a year and a half old. All right, thank you guys for listening to the Swingdom. This has been the Wyndham Rewards Championship Open Invitational at Sedgewoods Country Club.
No.
So close.
None of it. Just let's get off of here now.
All right, check out the podcast, which you're listening to, Apple, iTunes. Those are the same. Apple, iTunes, that's the same thing. You've got us on Spotify, Stitcher, anywhere you can find podcasts. Don't forget to leave a review, give us 5 stars. Check out the YouTube. If you're watching us right now, you're watching the YouTube channel. Comment, thumbs up, hit the notifications. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. Buttons. We will catch you guys on Monday.
Yes.
I don't want to say it.
Swing them out.
Swing them out.
You've been listening to The Swingdom. Remember, we're just 2 guys, 28 clubs, 0 putts given.